Say a little prayer. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups in the reverse. It feels like some long-standing goal, institution, whether or not this is, having the household and the family, or whether this is building a career. This seems like something that I feel has great potential and is in the process of occurring. However, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse coming out, it feels like it's right here, but someone just isn't seeing it. They're just not feeling it. Either they're feeling a loss. Like, it almost feels like I wanted to say loss of a potential. Like, it feels like someone truly believed that they could have it all. They could have it all. The house, the home, the partner, the money, the family. But it seems like they really felt like they could have it all, but they're like really losing hope on it. Either they had it and there are issues that are causing them to lose it, which I don't think that's what it is. I feel like they still have it. Even if this is something that hasn't fully manifested into the physical, like I said, it's something that it's in the process. But it's like behind somebody's back. Like, they're not seeing it. They had hope in it, but they're not seeing it. So now they're starting to become dejected and sorrowful. I hate the world today. I know, but I can't change. Think of me like maybe I'm an angel underneath, innocent and sweet. So this is someone who usually is that loving, caring individual, and they usually have it to give for everybody. They have, like, they're other people's, like, hope, inspiration, uplift. All rolled into one, but that's not all they are. That's not all who they are. And it's like, just because there's this shining beam of light doesn't mean that they don't have bad days. And sometimes they do hate the world, and sometimes they don't really care. Sometimes they do pull their emotions back. I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother. They're all things. Somebody who goes to extremes within their emotions. I'm a lover, I'm a child. I'll give you, for example, like, I'm a Capricorn sun. So on the outside, I'm a cool about the business exterior. But I'm a Scorpio moon, which means under the surface, it's dark, and they're crashing in deep waves. They're crashing tidal waves, and there is the deep abyss of emotions. I don't know why I'm smiling. I guess because some people need to know, like, you're not the only ones out there who are like this. Right? You do what you do. I think it's cool you do what you do. Like, people need to know that there's more than what they see in regards to somebody. Whether it's somebody who's looking at me or whether it's somebody who is looking at you, there's so much more under the surface. And the reason that I'm smiling And the reason that it's important for them to know this is because, like she said, I think it's cool that you do what you do. You are somebody else's inspiration. Somebody, when you hurt, when you suffer, I'm an angel undercover. You're someone that somebody can look at and see themselves in there. Whenever they are down in the dumps, looking at the abyss, staring at the abyss, they know that it is possible, not only possible for them to climb out of it, but they know that this aloneness, this darkness, this sorrow that they feel, that they are not the only ones to experience it. So many people go through life wearing a mask, projecting what we want the world to see. We all know how social media is. People see what they want others to see. It's a show for everybody. But sometimes our innermost feelings are neglected, and with that neglect comes a lack of validation. And when you can see somebody else's inner testimony leaking on the outside, it's not that you need somebody else's validation, but it makes you kind of feel like, you know what, it's okay. It's okay for me to have these feelings because people do that. This person does that, and they're an awesome fucking person. So, I mean, and sometimes if you do try to project yourself as this loving, caring, all love and light, like that really is unhealthy. Just be like, love and light, love and light, love and light, as if there's no such thing as a shadow. It exists. And your denial of it is nothing more but conducive to the lack of balance that you're currently experiencing. We got the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords in the reverse. There's someone who is looking for hope and inspiration, trying to heal the things that are within them. And I feel like things that have happened to them, things that they have been through, situations, like I feel like they were a part of third-party situations where somebody else was involved in their relationships that really wasn't welcome there by all parties, and it broke their heart. I feel like there's that going on, and then there's people that they need to heal how hard they are on themselves, like their inner shadows, their inner demons. And I feel like it's helpful to them. It's not the solution, it's not the answer, because, nobody can make you heal. You have to do the work yourself. But I think it's helpful to them when they can see somebody else who has shadows doing the damn thing. Like, I want to cry right now. And it feels like almost relief, like almost happy tears. Like, you mean I'm not a piece of shit? No, honey, you're not. You're not a piece of shit. You just had a shitty life and, shitty circumstances and shitty thought processes. But it's a work in progress. I'm proof of that. There's hope. Me, this ain't over yet. So for some people, like, this ain't over yet. With that Ten of Pentacles, I was just thinking about, some people may be thinking that either this house, this home, this family, this job, this career, or whatever, like, they don't deserve to have it because they're getting all down about themselves. But it's already theirs. They already have it. They're just having a bad time. Like, whether it's something you have in the physical, or like I said, whether it's something you have in the physical, or whether it's something that you are manifesting in. Like, for instance, if you already have a house and a home with somebody, but it's not happy or healthy and it's toxic, it doesn't mean that you're not bringing something in that is more in alignment. If you are happy with your house, your home, your career, your environment, but you're just having times where you're down because there's emotions inside of you that you need to deal with, whether or not it's gratitude, whether or not it's self worthiness, like these are things that are part of a work in progress. And what is yours is already yours. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You just kind of need to get your emotions right and quit staring into the darkness about everything. Queen of Swords. Because it's gone to the point where, and I don't even know if this is just a recent thing or if it's been a build up over a lifetime. But just feeling like either things are taken from you or you're not supposed to have them. So you automatically put up this Ice Queen, Ice King energy. Like, it's totally the energy of somebody who would, like, I'll break up with you before you break up with me, even though I really like you, because I just know that I'm not going to be good enough, or I know you're going to reject me, or I know you're going to leave me, so I'm just going to give up on this dream before I even hurt myself. This is somebody who keeps things out, keeps people out to an extent. It's like they might let someone come near them, but it's like that 6 foot of separation, right? It's like, all right, come here. Yeah, yeah, let's collab. Let's collab. All right, stop right there. That's too far. That's too far. Mm-mm. Like, this is somebody who's willing to let people come be around them, but only to a certain extent. And it's because there are certain things that they're dealing with emotionally, internally, that they don't want to be revealed. They don't want it to be found out. They don't want anybody getting too close, nitpicking their brains or picking their brains. And when I hear nitpicking, that makes me think that somebody else may have nitpicked them in the past. Like, whenever they did try to be vulnerable about their feelings, then their feelings weren't validated. It was like they were almost blamed. Well, I feel da 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 because this has happened and this has happened. Yeah, but did you? You did this, or you didn't do this. And then it makes them regret even being vulnerable, so now they just keep people at a distance. For someone who I'm talking to, or some people who I'm talking to, this is somebody who is um, who you're growing or building with. Whether this is a spouse or whether this is a business partner. It's like there's something going on inside of you internally and you're unwilling to share it with them. Or it's like it may not even be this person, the spouse or the partner. It could be something is going on with that situation and you're not comfortable sharing it with anybody else. Like, you feel like you can't talk about some things because they might be held against you. A leak tonight or die this way. This could be somebody who is acting like they're happy in their home situation or in their job career situation, but they're really not. And they want to leave. They want to go somewhere else. They want to just get in a car and just go. Like, they don't have a plan. Just, I want to go anywhere else but here. But this is somebody who is acting like to the people around them that, oh yeah, I love my family. Oh yeah, I love my job. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. This is the path for me. And they're keeping it all inside that it's really not. They're keeping people at a distance who could possibly see under that mask and see anything other than what they're wanting to project. Nine of Cups. There's something that is this person's heart's desire. There is something that is somebody's heart's desire. And it's like, it makes me feel like with whatever they have now, they could be really close. It could have been similar. It could have been, it could have on paper looked exactly like what they wanted. On paper, it looks like exactly what they wanted. And this reminds me of like the genies and the three wishes and stuff like that. Like, be careful what you wish for. Like, you gotta be real fucking specific, because whenever you're saying your prayers to God, telling Him, asking Him what you want, the devil can hear those prayers too and deliver you a package that you're asking for that seems like it checks all the marks, but it's a counterfeit, right? So this is something that's on paper that seems like everything that you want, but you're in denial internally that it isn't. It's not really what you want. Even if it is what you want, there are circumstances surrounding it that are not conducive to your heart's desire. And with this Nine of Cups here, I don't know. It feels like you also have a tendency to stay in a situation, be it partnership, house, home, career, uh, that really doesn't appease you, because there are things about it that are satisfactory to you. Like I said, it meets some of the check marks. And with this feeling of, like, I guess not having some kind of validation, or having received your validation from others or from your good works or whatever it is, it's like having received your validation in those ways, you may feel like if you were to leave behind whatever this is that really isn't cutting the mustard, that you don't know if those little things that do satisfy you, and it could be like just being comfortable. Just being comfortable, being stable. Like, if I want to do this, then I have the ability to do that. I can afford that because I'm in this situation. Whereas if I leave to try and get something that actually really 100% fulfills me and satisfies me, if I leave to try and pursue anything else, I might lose some of this satisfaction that I have. I might find myself in a worse spot. And because I have this low self-worth, because I've depended on others or depended on how people see me to validate myself, I don't know if I will get any better, because I don't know if I deserve any better. Like, really, on my own merits. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who is returning, somebody who left and went on their own journey, or somebody who is thinking about leaving. Somebody was thinking about leaving a marriage, an institution, a long-term partnership. But it makes me feel like that they made plans, or they thought about it, but they never really made it out the door. So this is like, I just, I spent 12 years of my life in this career doing this, and I'm good at it, and I'm on autopilot. I'm just going with the motions, stuck in a rut, and I'm comfortable financially in the role that I play, but I'm too comfortable, and I just want more. I want more than what I'm getting out of life. So I'm gonna put my resume in on Indeed and see if I can just change it up a little bit. But then before they ever get a call back, or they get a call back in an interview, but before they ever go, they pull back their resume. It's like, what am I doing? Never mind, I'll just stay here. This is somebody who has thought about leaving a relationship, walking away, and just as they were almost gone, whether that's physically or emotionally, then they come back with their tail between their legs. This is somebody who has a dream and they're reaching for it, or they reached for it. But whenever it gets close to time for their foot to leave the ground, for the plane to pull up its tires for takeoff, when it's time for takeoff, though, that's when they start to think, well, maybe it's safer on the ground. Four of Wands and the Two of Cups at the top of the deck. It just seems like no matter what's going on, that they find peace and comfort and stability in the familiar. So for some people, whether I said this is a relationship, family, partnership, husband, wife, career, business partners, it's like you have somebody that you have built a foundation with. You have somebody here that you have built some kind of foundation with. And so it makes me feel like, too, another part of your holdback is because you started something with somebody. You started something together. And if you pull out, that's going to be one of the support beams of your foundation. And if you pull out to do something for yourself, the walls may crumble for the person who's left standing. And I feel like you genuinely care about the person that you were in partnership with. A sweet strawberry one. And it's like, even though you have other aspirations, you wouldn't want to see anything falter for them. I say so on your love all the time. So it's like, this person could be this person that you have built things with or in partnership with. They could be somebody that you genuinely care about, but they are also a vice, a hindrance. They're a comfort and they feel good because they're familiar, and they ease some of that hole inside of you. Because it's good to know that you're not doing anything alone. It's good to feel like you have a partner. But as smooth as Tennessee whiskey is, sitting in the bar night after night is sitting in the bar night after night. It might be of some comfort to you. It might bring you peace. There might be nostalgia. but you're not doing anything else. Like, you're not, like, if you can settle in that and be comfortable, then settle in that and be comfortable. But it, to me, feels like you're somebody who has wings that need to spread out. You need to fly. You're like a California condor that somebody's put in a canary cage, right? It's nice that they took you into their home, took care of you, loved you, cared for you. But the truth of the matter is, the facilities, the accommodations don't suit you. They don't. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be your energy ultimately, but this could be also somebody who is coming in, or somebody who's on the sidelines, somebody who is able to offer some kind of resource or assistance. Maybe the person that you're with or dealing with, the comfortable person who really can accommodate you, is the money person. Maybe they're the person that lends to the physical support and resources whenever it came to building this foundation. But maybe this is also somebody else who is coming in with the real life opportunity for you. And this could be somebody who is coming to offer a job, and I'm just hearing a way out. Like, it could be a job, like, it's somebody who's coming to offer a way out. Like, it could be a job, it could be a place to stay, it could be a good friend who's like a father figure who is offering you a golden nugget of advice. Energy's fluid, so this could be a female too, just so you know. But like I said, ultimately, this could be you. Like, you can change your situation. You're just having some kind of guilt. You're having guilt about changing your situation because you don't want to walk away from something that you built with somebody else. Like, for instance, in this trailer that I'm at, I'm just going to give you, for example, in this trailer that I'm at, this was my grandparents, and then my uncles, and then my moms and stepdads. Everybody has passed away. This trailer is full of their shit. I don't even have room for my shit. And it's like, and I got my little boy here too. And if we were to get an opportunity to go somewhere else, that would be great. I would want to go. But I also want to appreciate what I have. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I imagine that if we ever did leave, it would be hard on my son to leave a place that is not the best place, but to leave a place where we hold so many memories, where he holds so many memories. For example, we got this love seat sofa couch that was falling apart, cotton padding coming out, da 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 da. I wanted to take it outside and burn it. He could not bear it. So now it's stuffed inside of a middle bedroom that we can't walk into because there's a bed and this couch in there and other stuff. But I understood those feelings because I remember living in this house with my grandparents. They had this couch that was here for years, and one day they sent it out because they were gonna get new furniture. The new furniture was the couch now that I'm talking about that got all tore up. But before that, there was another couch. And I laid on that couch at the end of the driveway the day they took that couch out of the house. And I was so sad I did not want to see it go. And it's like, you know, there's some sentimental attachment to the place and time where we are with the people that we are with, because there are memories attached. Whether this is a business partner and you grew a business with them, whether this was a house, a home, a family, and you shared memories and you had more that you planned on making. But like me in this situation, even though there is sentimental and there's memories attached, we deserve a better environment. We're goldfish trying to live in a bowl our whole lives. And that's not conducive to our full potential. I can't remember the exact data or the exact stats, but I just read yesterday like goldfish can actually grow to be, I don't remember how big, but basically, like if you don't have, I think they said a 250-gallon take, like they really need a lot of space. Yes, they only grow as big as their space, but they should be able to grow so much more than most people give them the room to grow in. Like those little bowls that you get at the circus with them. No, it's not conducive. And like I was saying, like a California condor inside of a canary cage. Just because you have sentimental attachment to a space, to a person, doesn't mean that staying in that environment is going to be what's best for your growth. To give you the room to spread your wings, to give you the ability to be able to fly. And I remember earlier on in the reading, whenever I said something about getting off the ground, take off, just staying on the ground. And I remember feeling how heavy that felt. Could you imagine knowing that you were a creature that was born to fly and then never doing it? And then never doing it because you stopped yourself from doing it. Because you couldn't let go of some burden or some weight that is too heavy, some anxiety, you couldn't shake it. I feel like it's not leaving people behind. It's thanking them for the roles that they have played, for the support that they've played, for the memories that you've made together. Thanking them, thanking God, thanking the universe that you were able to share that. And if you can't pick up and take everything with you, hoarders here, not me, the other people that was here. If you can't pick up and take everything with you, like if you try to hold on to everything, it's going to become an obstacle in your life. When you play the Oregon Trail, you have to drop some things because you can't carry everything, the weight's too heavy. Some things have to go by the wayside in order for you to cross that river, in order for you to be able to take off. You're carrying too much weight. And if you can't take all of the things with you, nobody can ever take your memories. You don't have to lose the memories. You don't have to lose how special that this connection was, or how special your intentions were, or the journey that you shared together along the way. But if your final destination is somewhere else and you can't take them with you, then you have to let it go. And it's not always going to be easy to let go. Like the conflict with you, it can cause conflict within you because you're fighting yourself, right? About what is the right thing to do, what is the not the right thing to do. And as you are leaving, you know, sometimes people don't understand your motives or your reasoning, but it's not for them to understand. And people will fight you on your intentions. People will say hurtful things. They will do hurtful things. They will stab you in the back. And sometimes you just got to walk away anyhow. Sometimes it doesn't look real good right before the clouds move out from in front of the sun. But whenever they do move out from in front of the sun is persistently shining. Like, it's not always going to be sunshines, gumdrops, and rainbows. But if you fight for what is worth it, you can have everything that you want in real life.